78 XS 650 here. Out of the 3 rollers that I got, this is the one I decided just to go right to it and start cutting on. This is kind of the dirtiest out of the 3. So we're going to end up getting a TC Brothers rear section, which is what I usually use. I've used a couple other brands, or maybe just only one other brand, but they're probably best price, and they work real good. So we'll end up getting one of those. We don't have it right now, but I've done this a time or two. So we're going to cut all the extra stuff off right now and clean up all the welds and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do till we get a rear section coming. So let's get the cut.
Okay, here's what we did here. Cut this guy off. Smoothed out all the spots where it was welded. Right here and here, I think they have you cut 3/4 of an inch back or an inch or something like that. So I just cut it as far back as possible, and we'll cut it all flush when we need to. And then here they give you a slug that you weld to your cross beam. After you have everything in place, it just kind of settles down and you weld that in, and then you have your top frame mounts welded there, and nothing there. A little spot there where I nicked it with the cutoff wheel, but I have spots where I'll go fill in with weld and smooth all that out then. Factory welds usually aren't the prettiest, so I like to go in and touch that stuff up. Right here, I just needed these off just to kind of be out of my way. I normally cut these like that, or cut them out altogether and weld something different in. Sometimes, hide a switch up there or something. I cut the tack cable brackets off, just the little hoops I had welded on there. I'll smooth all that out. This I'll get cut out too. I know it's a lot of strength in there, but I hate seeing it. So that's what we did. So till we get a frame coming, probably won't do too much more to it other than, cut a couple pieces out of the top of the frame, but hope you enjoyed.